Jurassic Room. Hey guys, and welcome to Jurassic Room. Now we got 3 different headlines set for today with Jurassic Chat number 32. And guys, we have officially hit the over 500 subscriber mark. Today we've hit 520 subscribers, 520. So we've gained basically 23 within almost 5 days. That's awesome, guys. Know the channel's growing so quickly. But okay, so I'm going to range them from not so spoilery to spoilery, because there are some big spoilers that came out today of a picture of another possibly new dinosaur appearing in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. So we'll start off first with some pictures from Jurassic World Evolution. We got 3 different pictures of concept art, and which I'll show here. One featuring the T-Rex. Each of them has a name. One of them does not, but the other 2 do. But this one basically is called the concept art for the T-Rex ending shot, and basically it just shows the Tyrannosaur roaring to the camera. And another we see, I gotta remember. Let me see. Oh yes, we see another the T-Rex in the paddock. As you know, you zoom out of the egg, you see the fully adult Tyrannosaur, and you zoom out, and it's just it in the jungle. But that's that photo. And then we have a third one, which features the kind of the middle shot of what's happening with the action with the Tyrannosaurus. You know, like the ACU going after the T-Rex, and then the rest of the park, you know, as the da-na-na, and you see the Brachiosaurs and the Apatosaurs, and you know, the full park. But that is the concept art that was released from somewhere, but it was released. But anyway, next is some stuff from Pez. Apparently, Pez is getting in on some Jurassic World action. Releasing next year in April of 2018, we will get 3 different heads, or the heads of the Pez dispensers, which will feature Rexy, the Tyrannosaurus, Blue the Velociraptor, and a Dilophosaurus, which is giving a little bit more credibility that Dilophosaurus will probably be featured in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. If not, it's just a fanboy thing where, you know, it is a fan favorite, so it's logical to introduce Dilophosaurus into the merchandising. But I still think this is giving some concrete evidence that it's going to be in the film. But and also in June of 2018, we will be getting a collectible tin, which will feature, I believe, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different statuettes of, statue Pez of the Mosasaur, the Triceratops, Rexy, and Blue the Velociraptor. And these will be in a collectible tin, and apparently you can remove the Pez play piece, and it will connect to a playable board game. Kind of reminds me of another board game I have over here. It's a folder where you play with pencils and quarters, but it's in my trading card portfolio over here. It's pretty cool, so I kind of like the idea that what they're going for with this. So it sounds really cool, and you can bet I'll probably buy them all. Like, I've got the blow pop things up there. They're not quite, you know, they're I got the Indominus Rex and the T-Rex. They're blow pop holders. You put the sucker into their mouths, and I guess you just hold it open and suck on the sucker. So, and the final bit of news, which is kind of spoilery, so beware. This is spoiler alert. Okay, so consider, like, when I clap my hands to be the beginning of the spoiler, and when I clap my hands off, it's the end. But basically, if you want to just log out now, just go ahead, because it's in the spoiler, the outro, and that's it. So, you've been warned. So basically, we got 2 new set photos today of different statues. I would assume to be in, what is it? I forget the name of the studio now. It was Stan Winston's workshop, but it's the different name now. It's not IGN, is it? I think it is IGN. But anyway, they released a small maquette of what looks to be a baby Apatosaurus, so that's pretty cool. It's kind of a little messed up, but you know, it's still pretty cool. The other, though, features something that's really new. It looks like a dinosaur called Mononychus, which is a small ornithopod, which had only 1 finger on its tiny little arms. And it was a very small dinosaur as well. And it has a strong dexterous neck and tail, much like that of a Gallimimus. But the weirdest thing about Mononychus is that it has these tiny little tiny little finger arms. That's basically what it is. Now, could this be confirmed as a new dinosaur? That is yet to be seen. I think it could be, but frankly, if they were going to introduce a small dinosaur, running around, I think I would have preferred something like Microceratus. I was frankly very surprised they weren't introduced in the first movie, or Jurassic World. But it's what it is. Maybe it's just one of the newer dinosaurs which will be appearing along with Carnotaurus and Stygimoloch. Maybe these were newer animals that they were working on. And this is what we're going to end up seeing. Maybe we're seeing a new side of the park where these different animals that were going to be attractions ultimately were held. And maybe the Indominus Rex is supposed to set off like a next phase of the animals that were supposed to be introduced, like Stegoceratops, Carnotaurus. And if you look at that panel, and you look at the names on that panel, there were other dinosaurs like Spinosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Allosaurus. And if you look at that, Brachiosaurus was supposed to be a new exhibit called Treetop Grazers. And, of course, Spinosaurus already exists in the film universe, so that is pretty awesome. And frankly, as a side note, I would love to have Allosaurus in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom or in Jurassic World 3. I really love that dinosaur. So, anyway, I think that's about it. Mononicus is cool, though. It could also be maybe a statue or something that's just going to be featured in, like, a museum or something like that. So, there's also that. Which, it looks like we do have other statues that looks like they're going to be in a museum. So, it's still yet to be seen. But it looks like it's in the same place as the baby Apatosaurus, maquette. I'm just going to call it maquette. It's not a maquette, but, that little statue. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and for more Jurassic World news. I feel like there was something else I'm forgetting, but I don't think so. I think that's all I had to cover. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and let's hit that 600 subscriber mark.